The only clue to my past is Harry's name and address inside this hat. So I made my way to the apartment, and that's when I found you and your stapler gun.
Stop talking! You're a hallucination!
You're a hallucination.
Welcome to This Time with Daniel Shahbaz. Today, we're going to be doing a review on Pikachu. Bono.
That was me doing the beginning of the Pokemon theme song.
That was really good.
I want to avoid copyrights. That's why I'm not.
Bono.
Who's going to identify that?
It's true.
Not
so
YouTube.
we just came back from watching Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, Pokemon
Detective Pikachu. Yeah. And did you grow up watching Pokemon?
100% I did.
Okay.
Did
I.
Pokemon was like, I feel like was our perfect time for us when we were
and the 90s kids.
Yeah, just that perfect entryway into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did Pokemon, I did Digimon, I stopped at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Got you. I just Pokemon.
Just Pokemon through, eh?
Did Pokemon cards get banned at your school?
No, luckily they did not.
They were contraband in my school.
But Digivices were.
Digivices?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the life that we live. So,
sure.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu is directed by Rob Letterman.
Yes.
Starring Justice Smith and Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. So the film basically takes place in
Rhyme City.
Yep. And Justice Smith's dad has gone missing or is dead. That's the idea behind it. And now it's a detective movie about finding Justice Smith's dad.
Yeah, and Pikachu was his partner, right? Again, when we first saw the trailer for this, we did a trailer reaction way back now. We were a little hesitant. I'm like, this movie looks strange. But then we saw the trailer and we were like, this actually looks really cool.
This could work.
Yeah. So going into it, I was really excited, obviously. And Ryan Reynolds, the marketing and everything behind this movie made me super excited.
And we were hearing some good buzz about it too. So as Pokemon fans, obviously we're hesitant to see these characters now in real life.
Right.
And so there are some dips in the CGI quality of the film.
For sure.
So Pikachu, I think, always looks great.
Yeah, and I think anytime Ryan Reynolds is being himself, he's stealing the show.
100% stealing the show.
It's like, or anytime the Pokemon are in this, really, like they really cared about the mannerisms and the movements and animations of the as well too. Maybe the look of them wasn't always there.
Yeah.
But like how they acted was really cool, and I really appreciated that attention to detail.
Yeah, and you can tell that Warner Brothers just kind of played it safe with this one because they didn't want to pump all this money into making these Pokemon look amazing.
Yeah.
But you can tell this movie should do well. I mean, Avengers. 2 weeks now, it's been doing great. So now Pokemon should do well, and hopefully whenever we get a sequel or whatever Pokemon anthology type film that we get next, we see more money pumped in.
Do you think we'll see another Pokemon movie if this one does well?
I think so.
Yeah,
but I don't think it'll be a Detective Pikachu movie. Or at least I hope it isn't. I hope it's another new story.
But I hopefully they continue within this world though.
Yes.
Because I'd love to see these characters return because they're all very charming. I really did like all the characters in this. I would say the only drawback I think this movie has, aside from some of the CG moments, is that I think it gets a little exposition heavy at some points. It's like they do that thing where it's like, let's show you holograms of what's happening. And I feel like too many movies rely on that to try and tell you a backstory.
Yeah.
But anytime we are kind of focusing on the characters, that's where we're having a good time with them.
Yeah.
Right?
It continues with that Pokemon cheesiness and charm of it all too.
Yeah.
So if you watch the TV show growing up or played the games, you know that it can get very campy at certain moments, and that really translates to this.
Right, and I think it does. It feels like a live-action version of an episode of the show, and I think for Pokemon fans, that's as much as you could ask for.
That's what we wanted,
It was
right?
really, really well done, and there's a lot of heart in this movie as well, too, and some beautiful shots as well, too.
Definitely.
Yeah. Would you say this is the best video game adaptation ever?
It's so tough to answer that. The reason why I say that is because this movie has the benefit of being a card game, a video game, and already an existing TV show.
Right.
So I
feel like by default it may be.
Yeah, so by default it really has not much competition.
Right.
So I think it is the best video game film that we have out there.
Is it safe to say to
watch it?
That was a
little asterisk on that.
Little asterisk. What's your asterisk?
What's my asterisk on that?
Yeah.
I'd say if you're a huge Pokemon fan or you love Pokemon or you know the lore, go ahead and watch it.
Definitely.
You'll probably have a really good time. If you're not familiar with it, what would you say?
Let's say, like, if you're just mildly interested in it, you can stream it as well, too. That's if you're not fans of Pokemon. This movie, I think, is going to make a lot of money. I think a lot of kids are going to see this. There's a lot of kids in our screening today as well, too. And a lot of people our age as well. So you can see that Pokemon is still a phenomenon going on, like, 20 years now. So I think this movie will do well, and I think it's definitely... we enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, and we'll be sharing more thoughts of it on the movie podcast, which drops every Monday. So please keep your ears to the ground for that one.
Or in your headphones.
Yeah. But that was This Time
We'll see you next.